crafty monsters? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making this amazing birthday card that is an interactive card, and it's a picture changer. A magic picture changer. Now, we did use a Lawn Fawn die. Lawn Fawn has this die out there that it's called Magic Picture Changer. Oh my god, that die is so amazing. It made the most cutest little card. Well, I mean, I made the most cutest card, but with the help of that die. We can't give the die all of the credit, you know. So, are you guys ready to see this card? It is freaking adorable. It says, happy birthday. Wish you, okay, hold on. Happy birthday, wishing you rainbows and eternal happiness. How cute is that? And then it changes. Ready? What? You guys want to see that again? Hold on. I can't do it this way. I have to have it like in front of me. Look at what? So it basically changes. That's how it changes, guys. How cute is this? Right? So anyway, I don't want to mess up this card anymore because I've been using it back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, so this is the little freaking bad boy that we're going to be making today. I'm so excited, you guys. When I got this die, I was like, yes, I totally have to do one of these tutorials of me doing this little card. And then there's a special little someone's birthday who's coming up. So this was like a perfect timing. So I know you guys want to get down and dirty with the crafting. So let's not waste any more time, guys. And let's get down to business. And I will see you in a bit. Hola, hola, my little crafty monsters. So let's get down to business, boo-boos, and use this Lawn Fawn Magic Picture Changer to make this birthday card for my special someone. We cut down some cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and use these dies in order to measure the area where we have to work with. This is the main one. This is the picture that you're going to want as your focal point, and then this die is the picture that you're going to want it to change to. You're going to want it to change to. And so I use my pencil just to go ahead and mark it so later on I could erase it. And with our Stamp Perfect, we're going to go ahead and stamp the images that we want onto our cardstock, and within that little marked box that we made with our little pencil. And I find that using the Stamp Perfect is perfect because you could basically get a really good crisp stamp. This second picture is going to be the main picture. This is going to be the one that everybody sees up front when you first receive the card. And so we're going to go ahead and just put a sentiment, and then we're going to go ahead and put a rainbow underneath it. And like I said, we are just working within that little square that we marked with our lead pencil, using the die as a ruler. And this just ensures that you will get a perfect image within that little cut. And then again, go ahead and clean all of your stamps and dry them, and then put them away because that's always best. And once we get these little bad boys done, then we're going to go ahead and be able to color them. And I'm just going to use some pastel colors because I don't want to get too crazy and bright. And just have in mind, guys, that I am using my watercolor markers. However, I am not using a multimedia paper. This is regular paper, so I will not be trying to blend, or I will not be trying to pick up any colors with the water or anything like that. We're just going to go ahead and straight color just like that. So this is the part where you could go ahead and color these little bad boys whatever color you want. And I'm just going to do like a rainbow. She's going to have a rainbow of her mane is going to be rainbow, and her little wings will just be like a light touch of blue. And I went over the horse and I went over the clouds with a little purple or lavender, one of the two colors. That's a surprise. And I just went over it just to give it like a little shadow of a color. because I'm not going to really color the actual unicorn. So once you get all of this little bad boy done, um, we're going to go ahead and hit the unicorn, the horn, and the hoofs of the little unicorn. We're going to turn that gold, and we're going to do that with a gold gel pen. I love using that gold gel pen for my projects. You guys have seen me use it before in different projects. So right here, this is where we're using that gold gel pen to go ahead and give them some gold hoofs and a gold little horn. So these little bad boys are done. We're just gonna go ahead and get the eraser and erase the little mark box that we did around these little images. And then we're gonna go ahead and get our Sizzix, and we're gonna cut these out with the die that corresponds with each one of those sheets. This is the sheet. This is the one that's going to use a small die. This is the die that's going to be the changing die. And then this is going to be the die that's going to be the very front. So this is the actual mechanism. Go ahead and cut that out to whatever image you have that one for, if that makes any sense. And then go ahead and cut your other image with the other coordinating die. And you guys will notice how easy it is to put these little bad boys together. At first I was like, what? But then once you kind of get the hang of it, like once you know what's going on, then it's easy to make these little bad boys. This is a little add-on. This is just a cover that goes over that little mechanism, and I just purchased this also from Lawn Fawn, but that is an add-on, so it doesn't come with that package. This little one right here does come with it. So basically it'll just be that mechanism and then this little tiny frame. And that add-on is a cover that'll cover the whole entire mechanism. You guys will see once I put it together. But anyway, this is that little pull tab. This is going to be the little tab that's going to go on top of that little strip that the recipient will go ahead and pull on. And we're going to use some double-sided tape. We will not be using liquid adhesive on this because you want to make sure that you don't get adhesive on anything. So go ahead and just fold your creases and then just varnish them with your bone folder, and you're just going to go ahead and do that to all of the creases. And then we are going to use our double-sided tape to basically glue the little straps. Now those are basically 1/4 of an inch. So if you have 1/4 of an inch double-sided tape, this will work perfectly. But if you do not, if you only have 1/2 an inch, then you're going to have to cut it in half. And I will go ahead and show you guys right now how we're going to do that. Super easy. So this is that little mechanism. How cute is that? Now we want to glue those straps down. That strap is going to be kind of like a little rail, which keeps that middle part, the little sliding part, it keeps it centered. So right here we are going to use some liquid glue, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that this part is dry. Now when I said I was not going to use any liquid glue, you guys will see where I actually meant. So in this part you could if you want, but just make sure that you put very little and that it does not seep out of the edge. And then right here we will basically use our double-sided tape. And so this is where we're going to go ahead and use the double-sided tape, and then we're going to go ahead and cut that into half, which will make that 1/4 of an inch. So this is that little tape, and then we're just going to go ahead and cut off the excess part of that. And you're just going to go ahead and use it on the other side. So that actually works really perfect when you cut that little strip in half. Then go ahead and just put your little mechanism in there and slide in the little tabs into the little grooves where they belong. And then you could go ahead and put your little powder. This is your EK Success static powder, and this actually helps it glide a little bit easier as well. Not to mention it takes off any sticky parts so that they're not sticky. And then once you have that centered and it's not going to touch your little double-sided tape, go ahead and close that little bad boy. And this is the little mechanism. How cute is he, right? So we're almost done, guys. We're just going to go ahead and put adhesive on the very top and the very bottom because we do not want any adhesive anywhere close to that little mechanism to disturb it. And then we're going to add this add-on piece. Now I did kind of like not center this perfectly, but this one is my little sample, so it's okay. I do kind of trim it a little bit, but you kind of want to be careful with that because once you trim it, then it has a possibility of ruining the whole little mechanism. However, it didn't do it. It didn't ruin it, so we're on the safe side. So right here, we're going to go ahead and just glue that little frame around our little rainbow DSP paper. And then we will be adding the little clouds to this little front. These little clouds, we just took them out of some glittered paper, and then that little pull tab, we did the same thing, the same kind of paper as the little frame, which is this hologramic kind of silver. It has kind of a lot of different colors to it once the light shines. So it really does look really nice, and it goes with the whole entire card. And then we're gonna go ahead and just add our little clouds to these little bad boys. And then that's super, super easy. And then that's our little mechanism. Then we could go ahead and put some double-sided tape in the back. At the back, you don't really have to worry about where you're putting adhesive. You could go ahead and put it throughout the whole entire thing. And that's just so that we could go ahead and attach it to our card base. Now, this is the card base that we will be using. And we're going to go ahead and stamp a sentiment in the inside. But first, we're going to go ahead and get some pink paper and cut a front mat for this card. This is going to be the mat, and we're going to go ahead and glue that little bad boy to the front of the base. And then once you get this done, then you could go ahead and add your little mechanism as well in front of this card. How cute is this, right? And your card is all completely done. How cute. So almost done. You just have to do the sentiment in the inside. And we're going to go ahead and pick a sentiment. However, I was having a hard time trying to pick a sentiment because I didn't want to do something too funny. And a lot of the birthday sentiments that I have, they're for like older people. So they're like older people jokes. And the little recipient that I'm going to give this to is a lot younger than I am, so that doesn't really apply. So we found this one stamp that says the secret. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stamp it first so I can see what it says because I can't remember exactly what it says, but I think it says the secret on staying young is to lie about your age. I believe that's what it says. So I really thought that this was super cute. And it says, yeah, the secret to staying young is to lie about your age. Yeah, I was right. And I thought it was a really cute little sentiment to go with this little birthday card. And honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, that's how easy it was to make this little birthday card. It was like super easy. How cute is that, guys? I hope you guys really go out and buy one of these Lawn Fawn dies because I really think they're cute and they're super adorable. You can use them for a lot of projects. Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Welcome back, my little crafty monsters. That's how easy it was to make this little bad boy right here. I mean, seriously, this die is totally worth the price. I mean, I don't think it's, you know, one of their cheapest dies, but it's also not one of the most expensive. However, I really feel that it's worth it because this little mechanism that it does is completely amazing. Like, I love this. I could do this little changing thing all freaking day long. Whoa, the little card almost fell. But anyway, so seriously, that's how easy it was to make this little bad boy. If you guys don't have this die, I would really recommend that you guys get it because you don't only have to use it for like a birthday card. You could definitely use it for like an album. You could use it for like a flip book, an envelope flip book, or like you could use it for so many different things. You don't have to do like a little, you know, a sentiment and well, hold on, I can't get the tab. A sentiment and a picture, and you know, this one is a sentiment with a picture, and changes into another picture, into a picture. You could do like a picture to change into a different picture. You can go ahead and do like a sentiment that changes to a total different sentiment. I mean, you could change them up so much and do so many different things with these little bad boys. That's why I think that these are completely worth it. They're really easy to make. I mean, you guys saw right now how easy it was. I fell in love with this die, seriously. And I felt like I said earlier, this is like the perfect time that I got this die because a special someone's birthday is coming up, so they're totally gonna get one of these little bad boys. Anyway, that was it for now, my little crafty monsters. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button as well as that notification because y'all want to be notified every time I upload a video. I do not want you walking around not knowing what to do, boo-boos. Y'all need to know to sit your little happy butt down with your snack and your favorite drink and watch my videos. Don't forget to share and tell a friend because sharing is caring, boo-boos. Sharing is caring. And that's it for now. Until next time, my little crafty monsters. Bye.